Today, we will see how to configure MODICIA OS on its first startup to make it immediately ready for use and optimized to deliver the maximum performance allowed by your hardware. The first thing to do after installing the system is to accept the folder name changes if you are not an English-speaking user, and then immediately restart the computer without using anything beforehand. If you are using a virtual machine, in order for MODICIA OS to correctly recognize your settings and allow file transfer and copy and paste, you need to install the Guest Editions extension, enable bidirectional file sharing, and immediately restart the system. Naturally, if you are running on real hardware, you should skip this step. Now we install WineHQ, Mono, and WineTricks with a single click. Now we apply the dark theme to Wine so that it matches the rest of the interface and the applications that use a dark theme, such as Photoshop and many others. Now, if you are using an SSD drive, enable SSD Trim control. This will allow automatic maintenance of the drive, significantly improving its efficiency and lifespan. Now we update the entire operating system. Now we enable fast preload. This allows MODICIA OS to detect which applications you use most frequently and keep them preloaded in RAM for faster access. If you have an NVIDIA card, you have two options: install the drivers on the RT kernel, or if there is an incompatibility with the RT build and the system boots into console mode, activate the NVIDIA GPU tool. This tool will detect your card, download and compile the appropriate drivers, and install the standard kernel. After rebooting, you can use Grub to test which kernel works correctly, avoiding the risk of ending up with a black screen. If you have an ATI card, enable VAPI-AMD. This will bring your graphics card to its highest level of efficiency. Now we enable Zram, which creates a compressed swap device directly in RAM, allowing the system to handle more data in memory without immediately falling back to disk swap, which is much slower. Now we set swappiness to 10%, which tells the kernel to strongly prefer RAM and use swap only when truly necessary, minimizing disk access. At this point, your MODICIA OS installation is fully optimized for maximum performance. Now we configure the utilities in the top bar, and the system will be completely ready and operational. Configure the directory menu for fast and always accessible navigation. Configure F Search. It is extremely fast, accurate, lightweight, and it never misses anything. Now we enable the Network Interface plugin. Let's enable GGAI, the artificial intelligence powered by Meta technology, the fastest engine in the world. Now let's see how to install and just as easily remove an app image of a program that we absolutely need but is not packaged for MODICIA OS, or when we want to use the latest available version. See you in the next tutorial.